And go straight across to Mumbai to get a sense of the mood at the moment. Smita Nair is joining us from Opera House. Yogita Limay is at Javeri Bazaar. First.
That's right, Smita. This is really the diamond hub of the city. I am joined by people who are extremely closely connected to this industry, whether they are merchants or craftsmen here who have lived here for years and years, are deeply connected with this area and have therefore seen it targeted not just once, not twice, but thrice over. Why is it that Zaveri Bazaar has been targeted so many times? Here's a report.
Zaveri Bazaar, the heart of Mumbai. A commercial hub with a thriving jewellery business. But it all came to a standstill on Wednesday evening.
This is not the first time that this congested area of old Mumbai has been targeted. Terror first struck in 1993, then 10 years later in 2003, and then of course this Wednesday evening. A day after the blast, we walked through these narrow lanes of Zaveri Bazaar to try and understand why and what makes this area such a potent target.
For one, it's jam-packed, making it easy for anyone to place a bomb and go undetected. Triggering an explosion here sends out a message loud and clear, says businessman Jayant Jain.
यहाँ मोहम्मद अली टेम्पल बॉम्बे का नाम इसके ऊपर रखा है. ये हार्ट ऑफ द बॉम्बे है. इसको कैसे भी आतंकवादी इसको डराना चाहते हैं.
It was this shop which was targeted in 2003. The owners, still bitter, refused to speak. But a small dhaba owner nearby spells out the fear of living every day in Zaveri Bazaar. On Thursday, his restaurant remained empty.
इतने सारे धमाके यहाँ पे हो गए हैं, आपको डर नहीं लगता? डर तो लगता है, लेकिन कई जगह पे हम जाते भी नहीं है. जो भीड़ भाड़ होती है वहाँ पे जाने के लिए लायक भी नहीं रहते.
Jayesh Sangvi, a young businessman, chooses to disagree. He says it's unfair to brand Zaveri Bazaar unsafe. While several shops remained shut on Thursday, he decided to keep his open.
We are very much sure that something could happen. Any day it could happen. And taking into account that we come at office regularly, now we don't have that much of fear which other people have.
Even as Mumbai picks up the pieces after yet another terror strike, the lanes and people of Zaveri Bazaar have no option but to live with the history of 3 blasts, keeping their fingers crossed that a 4th one never happens. With Arundhati Mukherjee in New Delhi, this is Parikshit Luthra.
I am going to bring in Mr. Rupen Doshi first. You know, you lost a close friend in the 26/11 attack. You work very close here. You've seen this area targeted 3 times over. People have lost their lives even before in this area. Do you count each day as a blessing now?
Oh, absolutely. I think every Mumbaikar counts each day as a blessing. My mom actually called me from Devlali and said, when you come home every night, say, thank God I'm still alive. So the situation has become so bad now that it's actually gone beyond anger. You know, the people of this place, what is Zaveri Bazaar? Zaveri Bazaar represents the free enterprise of the spirit of Bombay. And that's why these guys are trying to attack this place. And are we angry? The feeling has now gone actually beyond anger. You know, now it's sad. It's sad. We feel sorry for the people who lost their lives. And very sad that, you know, the government is not able to protect us. And, you know, Mrs. G and Mr. Prime Minister, why don't you invest some of that money in intelligence, which helps to protect us? You know, instead of having hundreds of cops protecting VIPs, we are the common citizens, we need protection. And that can only be done if you invest in intelligence information. And the common man is the real master of this country. Who am I? I'm the common man. I'm an honest, tax-paying citizen of the country. I am the ruler of this country. And everybody else, bureaucrats, politicians, are actually servants of the country. Rajendra Prasad said, no, I'm proud to be the first servant of India. So let's get our funders correct. We are the masters, and you need to take care of us. So we...
You know, let me just, धीरज जी, आपको पूछना चाहूँगी, आप भी यहाँ पे मर्चेंट है. आपने कहा कि इस कम्युनिटी से 2 लोग कल के ब्लास्ट में मरे हुए हैं. जो 7 लोग यहाँ पे मरे, उसमें से 2 लोग डायमंड कम्युनिटी के थे. क्या है मूड आपकी कम्युनिटी में? क्योंकि बीकेसी में एक नया डायमंड बॉस बना है, तो क्या आपका पूरा मूड है कि अभी यहाँ से शिफ्ट होके वहाँ जाए तो सिक्योरिटी तो एटलीस्ट मिलेगी?
नहीं, आपने जो बताया, जो सिक्योरिटी तो मिलने वाली है. बीकेसी में हम जो जाएंगे वहाँ तो जाने के लिए हम सोच रहे हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो हो रहा है, जो जिस तरह से जो हुआ 93 में हुआ, जवरी बाज़ार में 2003 में हुआ, 2011 में हुआ, तो वो लोग शायद समझते कि ऐसा होने के बाद कि हम लोग ऐसा हो नहीं है. हम उनको जो बार बार झेलते जाएंगे और हम ये सब यूज़ हो गए हैं. जैसे यूज़ क्यों हो गए कि भाई होते जाएगा, जो होते हैं होते रहेंगे। उनको हम चुनौती भी देंगे कि आप जो भी करते हैं हम उनको झेलते रहेंगे और हम सदा से झेलते रहे। आप जितना करना है उनको करने दीजिए और हमारे जो गवर्नमेंट का आप जो बता रहे हैं जिस भी है वो पोजीशन हमको प्रोटेक्ट तो मिल रहा है, लेकिन क्या है जो होना है वो होते रहता है सब कुछ।
You know, I want to ask you, there were a lot of comments made today by, people saying 99% of terrorist attacks are averted, that, the Mumbai police is doing a good job. They have arrested some people in the past, that this is the first terror attack in the city after 31 months. What is your reaction to those kind of statements?
Boss, results matter. I get paid only if I deliver. You guys better deliver. You're like government servants, you better deliver. You better have 0 terrorist attacks. What do you mean 99%? I mean, it's my life at stake here, and I'm an important person in this country. So how can you say that in 31 months, for my whole life, there should be no terror attacks? Do I get paid for effort? I don't get paid for effort, right? So why should anybody else get paid for effort? We want results. Save our lives, protect our lives, make sure that these things don't happen. The problem is within. You can't keep blaming Kasab and Pakistan and all that. They will do their number. What are we doing out here to protect ourselves? What am I doing for my brothers and sisters? I think that is important. What's the point of just saying so many things that, okay, there is a good side to it. The Bombay police may be doing a reasonably good job. The intelligence agencies may be doing a reasonable. Reasonable is not enough, my dear friend. Why does a small worker, he has a mother, a father, children, everything. Every life has to be saved. And therefore 99% is very good, but not good enough.
At that point, in fact, let me get in one of the workers who works in the diamond. He's a craftsman here. He has lived here for 15 years. He has, even earlier survived the 2003 blast that happened not very far away from where we're standing, which is about 5 minutes away from where the blast happened yesterday. That is a very popular area where a lot of people who work here in these areas go to eat because that is close to the Khau Gully. आप बता रहे थे आपको गुस्सा है, आप बोल रहे हैं आपके कम्युनिटी में बहुत सारा गुस्सा है. क्या फीलिंग है, क्या मूड है कल का जो हुआ, आपने देखा कल आपकी आंखों के सामने, तो क्या मूड है?
मैं 14 साल मुंबई में रह रहा हूँ, तो कोई सारे बम बस्ट हुए 2006 में जौहरी बाज़ार में हुए. तो हम टैक्सी में उतरे, 3 मिनट पहले उतर के मैं दुकान में गए, तो उसके बाद बम बस्ट हुआ, तो मेरा जान बच गए. कल जैसे मेरे सेठ ने ओपेरा हाउस में मेरे को बुलाया मिलने के लिए, तो वो गए 3 सेकंड दूरी में रहा तो बम बस्ट हुए. तो तीसरे बार हम मर जाएगा बस जाए, सरकार का कुछ पता नहीं है. सरकार कर रहा है, चित्राम जी बोल रहा है इंटेलिजेंस पता नहीं हमको, तो आप लोगों को पता नहीं है तो हमको थोड़ी पता होगी. आप काहे के लिए सरकार में बैठे हैं? आपको पता होना चाहिए. आप इतना गली गली बोल रहा है, पतली पतली गली है, कहाँ 25-26 फुट का गली है, तो यहाँ कुछ बोलता है पतली पतली गली है, गोल मोल जवाब दे रहे हैं. तो ये सब सही नहीं लगता है ना. चीटिंग कर रहा है पब्लिक के साथ, तो सही प्रोटेक्शन नहीं मिल रहा गली में भी. तो क्या आदमी गाँव में ही सेफ है, शहर में सेफ नहीं है?
One more question I'd like to give you. A lot of people are saying this area is crowded. How is it possible to police the area? We were told today as journalists, as people who live in Mumbai, we are aware of the situations here. How can you possibly police this area when even people here did not notice what was happening yesterday, that the bag was kept here yesterday? Your reaction?
You may not be able to police 20 million people. I completely agree. And certainly this is the inner part of the city, and you can't police the whole city and nation. You can't do that. That's why common sense says invest in intelligence. Do what the Mossad is doing, do what the CIA is doing, do what all these guys are doing. Get intelligence, prevent these things from happening. You can't have a cop for 20 million people. You can't have 20 million cops. Common sense that you can't do that on a physical level, do it at the intelligence level. I mean, at least that what this gentleman is saying is that only. That, you need to protect me. There's no point in saying things after the event is over. But whilst, we are in trouble, do something about it. Invest in intelligence.
Right, invest in intelligence, and also, people agreeing the fact that, look at the crowds that are there even today, one day after it. The rain is coming down right now, and yes, it is difficult to police this, but we do need to look at prevention at the end of the day. You cannot just put your hands up and say it's not possible to police so many people.
Can I just ask one question, Yogita, and you can just put it to anyone. Will all of them still stay on in Jhaveri Bazar? Will Ripin Doshi and others stay in Jhaveri Bazar, or do they now want to move to some other area of Mumbai?
A question that Rajdeep is actually asking all of you here, because you're so connected to this industry, you've spent years here, is that will you still continue to stay on here? Do you have a choice? Can you move from here? Do you want to move out from here? Because like you said, every day for you count it as a blessing.
I don't want to move out from here. Maybe I cannot even move out, but I certainly don't want to move out because I'm not scared. Okay, I'm going to face this. Many more of my brothers and sisters will probably die if the government doesn't do anything about it. But we are not scared. you know, the terrorists are trying to scare us. Certainly not. I think there's a collective,
Okay, there we're getting those images. We are not scared, say Mumbaikars. We will fight the terrorists. We will not move out of Javeri. Let's go back to Smita Nair at Opera House, Yogita Limaye, Zaveri Bazar. I know it's raining out there, so it's not easy. But first to you, Yogita, the sense that you can give us on the ground. Do people feel this time, compared to previous attacks, was the police better prepared? Were the hospitals better prepared in dealing with the situation?
You know, let me put that to Salia ji. Salia ji, आप बहुत करीब थे जब ब्लास्ट हुआ, आप फिर भागे वहाँ से, लेकिन आपने क्या देखा? क्या एम्बुलेंस, क्या पुलिस पहले से ज़्यादा क्विकली पहुँची वहाँ पे?
क्विकली, पहले से ज़्यादा क्विकली पहुँचे। विदिन 10-15 मिनट में फायर ब्रिगेड आ गए, वहाँ के पुलिस के वाहन आ गए, आपके सबको आके वहाँ के पब्लिक भी जल्दी आके वहाँ के जो पड़े थे वहाँ के उनको लेके सबको हम लोग रिक्शा में अपने गाड़ी में उनको लेके जा रहे थे, जो इंजर्ड हुए उनको, और पुलिस का भी रिस्पॉन्स अच्छा मिला था सर।
क्या आपने देखा कल, आप भी वहाँ थे कल, आप इनसे इनफैक्ट मिलने गए थे, तो आप वहाँ पे ब्लास्ट हुआ था, क्या आपको लगा कि थोड़ा जल्दी हो गया है? आपने 2003 में भी देखा है कि पुलिस एटलीस्ट जल्दी से आई, जो हुआ वो तो प्रिवेंट नहीं हो सका, लेकिन उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
मैं बाहर मिली थी सेट के बाहर बुला लिया, अंदर नहीं गया क्योंकि हम वो सब नहीं देख सकते, तो इस हिसाब से मैं बाहर ही मिली, तो ऐसा हुआ।
You know, the question I'm trying to get across is that, has the response at least, is there some change, is there some positive we can see this time around, that has the response at least improved? The barricades, have they been put faster to at least make sure that the evidence is retained there?
Yes, I think so. I think the fire brigade, the police, maybe even the political system reacted much faster. I think that was a positive sign. Our local member of parliament, who's now a minister, he immediately came. I saw him at Saifi Hospital this afternoon, and he was actually supervising himself, the arrangements and answering questions of relatives and, trying to give. So I think the response of the entire machinery is a little better than before, for sure.
Right. So, the one perhaps, well, positive, if you may call it that, is that at least after 26/11, whatever measures have been put in place, that perhaps it is faster. The ambulances have got here faster. The barricades, I know for myself, I came here and the barricades had already been put by the time that we could make it here. So those things definitely seem to have been done faster this time around.
Okay, so there are some positives that are also coming out, perhaps better prepared. When you are hit again and again, as Mumbai is, maybe you just learn how to cope with it a bit better. We're going to go to Smita Nair in a moment. Remember, there are a lot of Mumbaikars who once again have gone out of their way to help their fellow Mumbaikars in an hour of crisis. There is no city when it comes to the ability to be compassionate to unknown strangers like Mumbai is. Yogita Limaye, take a break. It's raining outside. You brought on some of those reactions of real Mumbaikars, anger, cynicism, but also some hope. That's the nature of the city that Mumbai is. Thanks very much for joining us. That's it for the moment on this show. In a moment, of course, we are coming back with an India at 9 special. Our image tonight, the maximum city's big heart as always. Terror strikes them. Mumbaikars are angry, but they still will come out and help their fellow Mumbaikars. Let their courage and their anger tonight not go unheeded. Thanks for watching.